on, everybody? Here another episode of the Sideline Story Podcast, man. It's your boy Jerry Moore here, my co-host
Jay Norman,
and we back again. Listen, we passed the NFL, but there's NFL news. We on the basketball NBA. NBA stole my swag with them jerseys, tiny shirt, Christmas. What? James Worthy. Bass guy. Chill out, bass guy. Chill out. Fudge Kevin Durant. Fudge Kevin Durant. Stop. We just getting started.
Man, listen.
It's
still true to this day.
Till this day. He don't want to see him on the court.
He don't want to.
In a game of 21. Come on. Kevin Durant, when you gonna see my man's Lil B in a game of 21?
He's not.
He's never gonna see him in a game of 21. That's all right. We gonna move past that for right now, but he's still cursed. He's still the curse was lifted.
He lifted.
He did
to get the dub.
To get the dub because he would go to state.
Yep. And they got it.
Yeah.
For those 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years. That's right. Shout out to the base guy.
Just came
right back on. You ain't with Golden State no more. I don't know who you for. Chill out. While we talking about the NBA, All-Star Weekend just happened. All-Star Trash Weekend.
Yeah, might as well.
You know what I'm saying?
Well.
I guess the best segment of All-Star Weekend was the three-point contest.
It was.
You know what I'm saying? The first round, everybody hit 26. Well, not everybody. Four people hit 26.
Yeah.
Trae Young, Cat, Dame Lillard, and who was the last person? Brunson, I believe. It was Brunson. Jaylen Brunson had 26. Yep. And, that was a good little matchup because, they had to do a tiebreaker, then it went down, and Dame ended up winning the three-point contest.
He did.
That dunk contest. Ooh-wee. Jaylen Brown.
But even before we get to that.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Like the Steph versus Shorty from the WNBA.
Right, from the New York Liberty. What is her name? Oh, Lord. Forgive us. Forgive us.
But definitely her because
Sabrina Ionescu? I don't know her last name.
That was definitely it. I don't know how to pronounce it.
I don't know how to pronounce her last name.
But that's definitely her.
Yeah, Sabrina, yes. I mean, I would want to see more of that.
But my whole thing is, like, even Kenny was hating. Like, Kenny the Jet Smith. He was hating on live television simply because she was a woman.
Correct, the mundo.
He was hating like, oh, she has no reason to be here. There's no reason to even think that she has a chance. But she went out there and scored 26.
And still scored just like the fellas in the first round of the men's.
From the NBA 3, right?
Correct.
So, and my whole thing with Kenny from the jump was like, he acted like he didn't even want to be there. He acting like everything was just like blah, blah, blah. Downer.
Yeah, it was weird.
Shorty went out there. It was just, she didn't care.
She put pressure on Steph.
Pressure wasn't even the word. Like, he meant Steph was 1-3 away from tying her.
Yes. And
so I'm telling people from jump, she didn't say that she was better than Steph.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't say that she could lock Steph up.
Right.
She didn't say that she could get more points than Steph in a game.
Right.
She said 3 for 3 from NBA 3. She could eye to eye Steph.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what
That's literally what happened.
100%.
That's correct. I agree with you on that. And that's what I'm saying. I would like to see more of that. I would like to see the best shooters from the WNBA come against the best shooters from the NBA.
Like take out the whole masculine, feminine.
Yeah. Shooters are shooters, regardless. Right. Shooters are shooters. I got you, son. Don't even worry
Straight
about
up.
it, so.
Like it's basketball. We can do the one-on-one all day. We can do all that, whatever. But when it comes to shooting the ball from the field,
that's a skill.
Thank you.
That anybody, the average Joe, can go pick that skill up if they wanted to.
Thank you.
Right?
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? So, that's what I'm saying. I would like to see more of that. I would love to see that competition.
that part of the NBA All-Star Weekend was immaculate. I was so happy to see that because it really gave perspective. Mm-hmm. Shorty went out there and got 26.
Yep.
And Steph just happened to get 29. So Shorty really lost by one shot.
One shot, basically. And if she was in the regular 3-point contest, it would have been a five-person tie.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Now imagine, so it goes to this of just like when Kevin Hart beat Draymond Green in a 3-point contest. How do you think it's gonna make people feel? How make them feel? Make the fans react? You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a lot of talk in that, and I don't think they want that.
They don't.
They don't want that.
There's too much going on right now.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. Kevin Hart beat Draymond Green in 3-point contest. There's a viral video of Kevin Hart locking up Kyle Lowry. Hold on. We gonna put the video in right here. You see my son Kevin Hart don't block this shot. Lock him up.
Legit said no, not today.
Not today. Kevin Hart's much shorter than Kyle Lowry.
Man.
So they both short. And Kevin Hart is tiny. No disrespect to Kevin Hart. Shout out to Kevin Hart.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. So
the Cut Boys, all that.
All that. We love y'all. You know what I'm saying? Heartbeat Productions.
Show us up.
We love y'all. But I'm trying to tell you, they don't want to see the average Joe or a person from the WNBA come out there and beat them because they're the top tier of the top tier players. But I would love to see that. I think that would bring the fans out more.
I was so hyped for that one point. Because, and then she went out there and just did it. I was like, yo, she might do it.
She might do it.
She might do it.
She might do it. Yes, granted, she used the woman's ball, but she shot from the men's 3-point line.
Exactly.
They said she should shoot from the women's. It would have been, she would have done. Kenny said that. Right. She would have won. If she shot from the women's line, she would have won.
And then what? Yeah. And then what, right?
She should have she should have shot from the NBA.
Right. Like, Kenny was out here wild.
He was hating, man.
I thought NBA would have sent him home after that.
Man, they should have. So I don't know what was up with him. He was sad or something.
He was sad and mad at the same time.
Yeah, like, come on, man.
Emo.
Come on, Kenny. Come on, man. Cheer up, Buttercup. Put your man pants on, son. Shout out to Fred, man. Put your man pants on, son. Wow, man. But like I was saying in the beginning.
Yes, sir.
Who put Jaylen Brown in this dunk contest? Jaylen Brown, the worst dunk contest contestant I have ever seen. And the one before with Cole Anthony and all of them. And there was another one where there was a dude who really shouldn't have belonged in there. Jaylen Brown is in this cup of people who didn't belong in the dunk contest.
See, like I agree 100% with that, but I feel like the reason why he was even in there is because the stars that should be in the contest will not do it.
They won't do it.
So I'm going to give Jaylen Brown his props for doing it since no one else will. Right. But that's where it ends.
just for saying yes.
It was still
just for saying yes.
Right, but it was still bad.
It was terrible.
It was not great.
He did the dunk over Kai Cenat. Mind you, what's his name? McClung, last name McClung. Mac McClung, Jaime from the Heat, and Obi Toppin's brother. Both jumped over Shaq. All three of them jumped over Shaq.
They did.
And in that first round, they gave Jaylen Brown the highest score, and he jumped over nobody.
He didn't.
He didn't jump over a soul. He did a basic dunk.
Like, two dudes jumped over Shaq, and he jumped over a streamer.
Who
was sitting in a chair. So in a chair. Like Shannon Sharpe said, Shannon Sharpe said Kai Cenat is 3.5 standing up, and he was sitting in the chair, so he was 1.5.
Come on. Yo, Kai had the crib chilling, so he's like, yo, bro, I just happen to be here, bro. He's not wrong. He's not wrong, but come on, son. I just happen to be at the All-Star. They just asked me to come out. It's not my fault. And then he was supposed to cover his eyes for the dunk. He jumped over him.
Landed,
and then Look at my dad. Look at my dad. That's all. That's what he did after he dunked. Let's put the dunk in right here.
They have. Let me see if he actually closed his eyes. No, he did not. He did not. No,
and then this late. Too.
No. It looks like he's sneezing right now.
Then he did that late.
He's sneezing on it. He sneezed on it. He didn't do it.
What was that?
Just horrid.
And that was his second attempt.
Horrid.
The first one looked like Jazzy Jet when he was getting. Hey! That's what that looked like.
Look at my dad.
Come on, he said, look at my dad. After he dunked.
It was not.
Everybody else did spectacular dunks. Topping.
Bro, he did the
360 between the legs. And I'm like,
change hands?
Dunk with, but that's harder than dunking with one hand. Dunking with two hands is harder than dunking with one hand.
For sure.
And he 360 between the legs, two-hand jam.
He did. He definitely did.
You know what I'm saying? And they said, no, that's not good enough.
Nah.
They wanted Jaylen Brown to make it to the finals, bro, because he's a Celtic. Everybody else is you got two G League players and you got a role player, but you have a starter from the Celtics.
Nah, Obi Toppin brother played for the Knicks.
He a G League nigger.
Nah, he
G League what?
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yo.
Knickerbocker.
Oh yeah, he does play for the Knicks. Yeah, I thought he was a G leaguer, but he does play for the Knicks. But he's not a main Knickerbocker.
But he plays.
He does, but I'm saying he's not like Jaylen. Jaylen Brown out of everybody is the only main NBA like name.
And he's still trying to make it right.
You know what I'm saying?
Jeez, bro. Jeez.
He's a what?
Yeah. We heard it.
My bad, everybody. I'm crying. That's what happened. I understand when the man mess up now. My bad to all the men. I know. Because I use the... That oof-splash.
Gave me that oof-splash. Oh my god.
We get back to that.
Oh my god.
Because then he gave him that oof-splash.
He definitely did.
He gave him that oof. Okay. So back to what we were saying. That if you didn't miss the other episode, Orlando Brown told us that in a interview that Diddy gave him that oof-splash. He said, Diddy.
Okay.
But my bad. But out of all three of them people, Jaylen Brown is like an all-star, like a legit, his name is more than everybody.
For sure.
So I feel like if they tried to push him into that spotlight, because they can't just have any old body just in the finals. Because, you know what I'm saying? Imagine if it's McClung and Toppin, but it's not Obi Toppin, it's his brother, or...
Obi won, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I agree. McClung won, but McClung won last year. He's a two-time champ. Shout out to him because he's doing his thing. But I feel like them judges, I feel like it's the judges. They wanted to see a main NBA player.
And they still lost.
So,
and not even by a close margin. They gave Matt McClung straight 50 to win.
And they tried to force Jaylen Brown to get the win. Like, they tried their hardest to get him a W without showing the bias.
Facts.
Without showing, he's getting 48.9, 49.8. Like,
Facts.
Bro, come on, man. Know his dunks was trash.
Boo-boo garbage.
Come on, man.
Like, the only straight 50 for the night was for Matt McClung to win the contest. And Matt
McClung deserved the 50 for when he jumped over his man's, caught the ball, let it go,
and then
caught it back,
pumped it
Come on, man.
Between the legs, yeah. That was his first dunk.
That was his first dunk. He didn't get a 50 for that.
He did not.
Jaylen Brown won that round with I can't remember what Jaylen Brown. It was a normal dunk.
Yeah, I think it was the Kai Cenat dunk.
No, that was in the second round.
Oh.
The first dunk, he didn't jump over nobody. He didn't jump over a soul.
He did the dude came out wearing the
Dominique Wilkins jersey. Yeah. He came out wearing a Dominique Wilkins. And he did like a windmill or something like that.
Yeah, between the legs and then windmill.
Yeah.
But if you were watching the live taping, they didn't even show the dunk.
They didn't even show the dunk. Like they missed the dunk. Like they must have knew like this dunk not even important. Because you can't show and then everybody was saying like how you gonna show the judges what you're about to do before they had and the judges or Kenny was like, why is the dude with the Dominique Wilkins jersey even out there? What is he? He's not even throwing the ball up or anything.
He did not.
He just came out with the Dominique on, showed him what to do, and then
walked away,
and then Jaylen Brown did the dunk.
But we didn't even see it.
We had to wait for the replay.
Right.
Come on, man.
Jeez.
Come on, that wasn't that ooh-splash, boo-splash. That wasn't it. That wasn't it, son. But speaking of more trash cans, more dumps, more garbage cans. That All-Star game, bottom of the barrel, man. Bottom of the barrel. What do you think about the All-Star game? That's how I feel. It was bottom of the barrel for me.
So I watched it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was holding out hope because usually when you watch the All-Star game in the NBA, it starts out slow. They're just shooting threes. They might get uncontested dunks just to be like, Rucker Park dunks.
Mm-hmm.
But that was how it worked the entire time. And the East just put together a massive lead, and it never came back. And they were just shooting threes. I think the total three count between both teams was over 140.
Mm-hmm.
So 143 shot plus between both teams in that game. Like if you wanted to see a bunch of threes, you were entertained. Other than that, you are not entertained. It was just like, this is not good.
Are you not entertained?
I was not.
No.
I was not entertained.
No, Maximus.
We were not.
We weren't, man. Try it again. It was, and then normally, like you said, in the past All-Star games, it started off slow, but then they started playing hard because the score is close.
Right.
And they're trying to win at this point.
Right.
Or we see, you know what I'm saying? We see, and this is one of my favorite moments because this is one of my favorite players. And I liked how he played, Rucker Park style with Dion Waiters. We'll see like one-on-ones, like,
yeah.
We'll see somebody, okay, they going back and forth right now.
Yeah.
You guard me, I guard you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We starting to see the playground part.
Yep.
Man, we seeing guys just throwing the ball from 3/4. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just throwing the ball up. I feel like Luka and the Jokers shouldn't even been in it. Like, they're not even them type of players.
That was the same from last year though. Like they don't like their mentality coming from basketball does not scream NBA All-Star.
No, it don't. They don't.
Like they didn't even fit in.
They're just out there,
They're just there
just because they got selected.
Right. I'm just here so I don't get fined.
I'm just here so I won't get fined. That's basically what they're saying.
That was 100%.
They're just out there passing the ball. They're not doing nothing spectacular. And that's what this All-Star game missed. And I get it. Some players this break is for rest and stuff, et cetera, but man, it's hard when you have previous All-Star games and they're going they're playing.
Yeah.
Competitive. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is our first time really. We're all playing together now. You know what I'm saying? If you want to use that as a break, what's the point of the All-Star break then?
I mean, you get a break from Sunday to Wednesday.
Yeah.
That's your break. And the games start back on Thursday.
That's true.
So, hey.
Come on.
That's the break. I mean, just give the fans what they deserve.
Exactly.
Anthony Edwards said that.
Yeah, he did. Anthony Edwards said that. Yeah.
And he played in the game, and he was passing the ball between him and Cat.
Yep.
Bro, take the shot. He's like, bro, you take the shot. and then Cat ended up with 50 points. Like, bro, like I'm gonna get mine. Like,
yeah,
it's a bad look. They just need to. We talked about this not long ago.
Mm-hmm.
They need to do something to make the NBA All-Star relevant within the sport.
Correct.
And now that we're touching base on this again, I'm back on that. They need to just make the NBA Finals home game, home field advantage based on the All-Star game.
Yeah, I agree.
That's the simplest thing they can do to just make people take a look.
Yeah.
And be like, yo, I think we need to pay attention.
Yeah. If they make the finals home court advantage based on
just the finals.
Just the finals.
Not the playoffs. Like you could be the number one seed and have number one seed through those first 2 rounds.
Yep.
But when it comes to the finals,
whoever won, correct, East or West,
fact,
has home court advantage.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
And I completely agree with that. Because now that gives incentives during the first half of the season to play hard because we need to get some all-stars in this all-star game.
Boom.
We need to get all-stars. So now once you get in, shoot, go play hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now we need somebody to show out so we can get to the all-star game, so we can get home court advantage, so, we can make a run in the playoffs, and, if we get to the finals, we have home court advantage.
Boom. Simple as that.
Figure it out.
That's the first step. It's right there.
February 20th at 12:49 a.m. Come on, man.
Yeah.
If we sitting over here doing this, it's that simple. Now you got more fans paying attention.
At least
they ask why baseball been around so long. You know what I'm saying? Baseball figured out a way just to get fans involved, and there's not a lot of marketing with baseball. There's so many games, just like basketball.
That home run derby.
But they figure out how to get the best players to come in and do what they need to do.
Yep.
NBA needs to figure that out.
That's the minimum thing they can do to get people involved.
Yeah, that's the minimum.
Because they talking about, I need $1 million just to participate in the dunk contest.
Come on, man. I don't want to hear that mess, man.
Paying attention.
I don't want to hear that mess, man. I need $1 million to participate, man. You a sucker.
Right.
You a sucker, man. I don't want to hear that. But let me switch gears real quick.
Okay.
It's kind of old news. We finally getting on the camera, so we get on the camera once a week. So, news happens as in between our camera time.
Yep.
The 49ers fired Steve Wilks. What do you think about that?
I think that was a rush to judgment. I think that was a horrible decision. I think Kyle Shanahan has just proven that he doesn't really know what he's doing.
Correct.
As a head coach of the San Francisco 49ers.
Correct.
Simple as that.
Yeah, and I completely agree. It's a scapegoat. It's an excuse 100%. Because the defense held Mahomes to 19 points
in regular time.
You're an offensive guru
in regulation.
You're
supposed to be. Thank you. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I'm just saying you couldn't get 20 points.
Right.
Your kicker, when he missed an extra point,
he did.
You come down, want to kick a field goal.
He did.
Come on, you blame like I understand they probably was thinking about firing him during the regular season, but in the Super Bowl when it counted, he put the defense out there, and then you're gonna undermine him. He's in like a cover 0 looking set. Shanahan calls a timeout, like, no, we don't want to be this aggressive right now, or this is Mahomes, et cetera, right? So you're putting him in a bind of you're taking away what he is supposed to do as a defensive coordinator.
Yes. But
you as an offensive coordinator
didn't do your job.
Right. So you're gonna undermine him and say, no, we're not gonna do that, let's do something else. But when you're in a position to make it count,
horrible look.
It's whatever.
Horrible look.
It's whatever.
Horrible look. So he piggybacking off of that, Steve Wilks. So, for the people who don't know who Steve Wilks is, he's a blitzer.
Yes, he is.
And he's also the type of defensive coordinator where if things aren't going well, he's going to give you yards to hold you to 3 so that his defense can try to force a turnover.
Yeah.
So if things aren't going well, he's going to play off. He's going to give you a few yards so that your quarterback can feel comfortable, and then he's going to disguise a coverage so that his corners, his linebackers, or his safety can make a play on the ball to get a turnover.
Correct.
And that's exactly what we saw in the Super Bowl.
Correct. It's literally what we saw.
1,000%. That's what we saw. But Shanahan was not trying to see that. So if we're going to recollect what happened in the Super Bowl, the first half, Steve Wilks was on fire.
Yes.
On fire.
Correct.
The Chiefs had no advances for the ball.
Correct.
Kelsey, 1 catch, 2 yards.
Yes, that is literally correct.
They let McCaffrey get his yards on the ground. Because you can only do so much as a running back.
Yeah.
He might get 20, 30 yards, but that's going to stop, and you're going to have the chance of maybe kicking a field goal, or he's just going to be short, and it's going to be 3rd and long. And it's just like Steve Wilks did his job.
Yeah.
And then it just fell apart in the second half because that's just how it works in the NFL.
That's literally how it works.
Patrick
Mahomes. Yes, you're playing Pat Mahomes.
And then he still forced him into a turnover.
Yes, he did.
Steve Wilks did his job.
He did what he was supposed to do.
He did his job.
Yes.
He did his job with his own theory. But it just came down to 1 or 2 plays where he stuck to his guns, and it was stuck to, so I'm gonna let them get these yards, and I'm gonna hold them to X amount of yards or X amount of points, so they don't get the touchdown.
Yep.
But then Kyle Shanahan was like, nope, I don't like this. I'm gonna undermine you in the Super Bowl. In a pivotal 3rd and whatever it was, because it doesn't matter anymore.
Crunch time.
And then even then, they converted and scored a touchdown. And then he fired him.
Then he fired him.
So that just lets me know throughout this season, Kyle Shanahan did not trust Steve Wilks.
He's been waiting for a moment. He's just been waiting for the season to end.
So my question then is, at what point did you trust Steve Wilks? Did you trust him because his name is Steve Wilks, or did you trust him because you thought that he can do his philosophy on defense with the current defensive personnel?
Questions that remain unanswered.
Because it's trash. So the 49ers are going to their 4th year with 4 different defensive coordinators.
Yeah.
They lost 2 to head coaches.
Yeah.
Salah, Jets. Texans.
DeMeco
Ryans, Texans.
Yeah.
And then I forgot who it was for the first year.
Yeah, I can't remember either.
But whatever. So, and then they got Wilks.
And he's gone.
He's fired.
Yeah.
And now they're going to get... So, and to this day, they don't have a replacement.
They haven't picked their replacement yet.
They have not picked their replacement yet. So, we don't know who's going to be next. But we can just guess that it's not going to be good anyway because there's no continuity.
Yeah. Continuity, everybody.
So you're putting your guys behind the 8 ball
already
before
the season even
starts.
They gonna have to learn a whole new defense. You just got a new player over there, and what's the DN name? Chase Young.
And we don't know he's going to be back.
I have no idea. That's a one year deal. One year deal.
They picked him up from the Commanders.
Yeah.
Football team. Yep.
Right.
So they're already behind the 8 ball on defense.
Yeah.
Shanahan's in charge of the offense, and
the head coach, so he can pick his staff. So they don't even know what's going on over there right now.
The 49ers are in a bad place.
Yeah, I agree.
But I just feel like they did Wilks dirty because he stayed true to what his philosophy was from forever. Mm-hmm. Like if you knew who Steve Wilks was, he's a blitzer. Yeah. But when things get dicey, he's gonna let you get yards
and then disguise
you into a mistake.
Yeah,
and that's what he
makes you think everything is all right.
Fact.
Makes you think everything is all right. Go switch.
Yep, because that same play where Shanahan called that timeout, he was in his disguise.
Yes, that's what he was. And Shanahan's like, no,
because there was like what? 5 DBs? No, 4 DBs or 5 DBs?
Yeah, it was like 5 DBs. Just lined up.
Right up on the stick.
Yeah, just lined up. Yeah, you don't know what they was about to do.
Exactly.
Have no idea. And Shanahan said, no, we're not doing that.
And he changed it. And what did Mahomes do?
Completion.
Completion.
Speaking of this is kind of sports, not sports. Speaking of a name. Why they at Shannon Sharpe? What's going on with this? Shannon Sharpe, is doing his sports commentating, sports journalism thing, just journalism in general.
Rocking in the fame.
You know what I'm saying? He's getting his fame, and now all of a sudden, all these comedians
everybody
is attacking him.
After that first interview with Cat
Williams,
everybody got something to say.
And I feel like they're attacking the wrong person. I feel like they should be going at Cat Williams, the other comedian.
You would think so.
You would think that, but I feel like they're just so, oh no, that's Cat Williams or that's my guy. I'm gonna just make jokes about Shannon Sharpe because he's just the other person that happened to be there.
That don't make no sense.
It makes no sense. Calling him Medea and all of this stuff. I'm like, yo, Shannon's just out there interviewing people. Like, and it's like consistently.
Yeah, without fail. Eddie Griffin.
Yeah.
He agreeing with Cat, who was on Shannon's podcast.
Yep, Club Shay Shay.
And calling him homosexual. It's just like, geez, bro. Yeah, but you were just agreeing with everything Cat said, and Cat was cool as heck.
Yeah.
With Shannon. So what's the issue?
It's just they using, this is clickbait. It's definitely clickbait. And it lets you know that when you grow and start being able to interview these caliber of people who have these controversial conversations, and you just want to be a part of it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now you're scared to you don't want to talk about Cat. Nah. You want to agree with him, but let's talk about whoever else was in that conversation.
His name's Shay Shay.
His name. It ain't got nothing Shannon ain't got nothing to do with that. If you want to really talk about something, talk about what Cat was talking about. Bring up something controversial that Cat was talking about. Is he lying? Is he telling the truth? Do you know something about other comedians that he was talking about? Talk about them.
Disgusting.
That's crazy. That's like us. You know what I'm saying? Blowing up, interviewing somebody spectacular, and then they come and start talking about us. Hey, what you want me to do? Like
we just gave him a platform.
We just gave him a platform to talk. What Charlamagne said to Birdman? I'm just a radio guy. I'm just a radio guy. Why you talking?
Is you finished?
Is you done or is you finished? Is you done? Is you finished? I'll go.
Eddie Griffin just said, I agree with everything Kat said, but Shannon, he gotta be homosexual. Like, bro.
What? What? Left field. Like, what did that have to do with anything? Jeez, you agree with the whole situation.
Right.
These people are crazy, man. Let me ask you another question.
Sure.
Going back to basketball.
Okay.
We're getting into the second half of the NBA season.
Like 35 games left?
27, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, 27 games left. I seen it on Prize Picks. That's how I know. I seen it on Prize. I don't bet, but I just happened to scroll by and see it. It just said 27 games left. And I went to something completely separate that's not basketball. It's not NBA. It was like MMA, something like that. But 27 games left. Mm-hmm. Where do you see the NBA going currently? If we look at the let's go to the East standings right now, right?
Yeah.
The current East standings are, we have, give me 1 second here. Man, trying to figure out where the standings at. They got it all jumbled up. NBA East Conference standings. Let's look at these standings here. There we go. The East standings currently have Celtics number 1.
Wow.
Yeah,
Cavs?
that's what I'm saying. That actually just shocked me. 12 losses. Cavs number 2.
Wow.
Bucks number 3. Knicks 4. Sixers 5. Pacers 6. Heat 7.
Yep.
Magic 8. Bulls 9. Hawks 10. And I went all the way to 10 simply because that we have a play-in from 7 to 10.
Yep.
What do you think the second half of this season is going to look like?
I think
for the East. This is for the East for right now.
Celtics carry the number 1 all the way to the end.
Mm-hmm.
The Bucks probably switch with the Knicks.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Sixers switch with the Heat.
Okay.
And then who's 10?
Hawks.
I think the Hawks stay 10, maybe 9.
Okay. I agree with that. Just the Nets just dropped. They fired their head coach. Reese today, I believe it was today.
Literally
today.
First day after
the break. They could have. My man's probably doing so much film work
right, like you
during the break,
right.
And then they said, "Nah, you're fired."
Nah, you good.
He could have had mad mimosas, mad cups of wine.
Like he was chilling. He definitely chilling because it's a break until Friday.
Yeah.
When the season, Thursday, when the season starts again.
Yeah, that's they messed him up on
that
that one.
Did him shady.
They did do him shady. Let's go to the Western Conference. We have Minnesota number 1. Wow,
Timberwolves number 1 is
that's
crazy.
Yeah. I wouldn't have ever thought of that. We have Oklahoma City at number 2. That's actually shocking to me as well. Not shocking, but this is just different.
It's shocking.
This is different. Yeah.
It's definitely
The Clippers at number 3. Nuggets at 4. This is like something you have never seen in a lifetime.
in a long time.
Suns 5, Pelicans 6, Mavs 7, Sacramento 8, Lakers 9, Golden State 10. What do you think?
There's way too much parity in the West. Like
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where this is going to end up.
I agree.
I think the Clippers can take the number 1 seed because they're really clicking right now. I didn't see that happening.
Right.
But everyone else, I can't call it.
Yeah.
I think the Clippers end up with the number 1 seed, and then everyone else just falls into place after that.
Okay.
But the West is just stupid fruity swag.
Yeah, stupid fruity swag. You know?
Hey,
okay.
holiday season.
Hey. Said stupid fruity swag.
Basically. But that just lets me know I think the East has a better chance than people think.
Yeah.
Because I think the West are just going to fight it out to the point where only one person's left, and then the East just has this just juggernaut ready to just take over.
Yeah, and if you look at the games back from Minnesota from 2 down, it's 1.5, 2, 3, 6, 6, 7, 7.5. It's super close. You go to the East at 6, 8, 10, 10.12, like 13, 17, 19. Like there's kind of a separation there from top to bottom.
Mega separation.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the East is going to just be.
That's what it is.
It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 1 or 2 teams, couple teams shuffle here and there. That's close. But that Western Conference, man, look, they gonna fall wherever. Now the strangest feeling. Now and when a gypsy down. Now.
Is that Banks?
That is classic Banks. You don't know about that classic Banks. So it's gonna be a great second half of the season. I can't wait for that, man. Anything on your mind? What's going on, or?
So I'm just stuck on the Super Bowl with the 49ers. Because 49ers fans, they're just jumping from people to blame.
Yeah.
And I understand it because they lost.
Right.
1, 2, 3 Super Bowls?
3 Super Bowls.
3 Super Bowls. So they lost Kaepernick.
Super Bowl, lost
Jimmy G
2020, and now this Super Bowl.
So 30. Yeah. So I understand their pain. They're losing these Super Bowls with very, very good teams.
Very good teams. Like they were tight games. Tight games.
Yeah.
They were winning all three of them.
The last two. That's a fact.
They were winning all three.
They won all three. They were winning all three at halftime, and they lost all three at the end of the game.
Yep. That's pain.
It's hurting. I understand that they're hurt.
Mafia. So they getting close to Mafia. Shout out to them Buffalo Bills. They lost 4 straight. There's a documentary on Netflix about that. I'm probably gonna watch that. But they like Mafia.
I'm not watching that.
Yeah, I'm not watching it because I know what actually happened.
I lived a few of that.
Yeah, I don't feel like
was a kid,
it.
But
yeah, and I've heard the stories plenty of times. And the kicker who missed the one field goal, he lives in Buffalo.
And that just happened recently. So,
yeah, I don't want to see
he's still out there. Like, bro, let that man live.
Let him live, man. But the 49ers it's not directly on that path of 4 straight, but they're basically right there.
Yeah.
They're basically right there. They lost 3 Super Bowls within the past
decade.
Yeah.
I think Kaepernick was 2012, right?
2012 was Kaepernick, yep. So within, 12 years, they lost 3 Super Bowls, winning at halftime, losing at the end of the game.
Yeah.
That's pain.
Yeah.
That's pain.
And it's just coaching failures.
Yeah.
These past 2 coaching failures with both Jimmy G and Brock Purdy.
Correct.
With Kaepernick,
controversy there with the lights going out in the Superdome.
That last drive.
Yeah, a little controversial there. But I'm kind of happy about that one simply because the 49ers beat us in the NFC Championship. We were actually up on them, and Kaepernick came back.
I think it was a bigger lead the 49ers had at half over the Ravens.
I
can't remember.
But it was a pretty significant lead. And then the lights went out, and Ray Lewis was like, Ray Lewis said, "I touched him," and when I touched him, I said, "I didn't say nothing."
It's over.
And then what I forgot who it was, ran back the kickoff or the punt and scored.
Oh, he sure did.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, here we go. This was destined to happen.
Was it Torrey?
No, it wasn't Torrey Holt. I think he came from Clemson. 2012 Super Bowl, Ravens. Touchdown.
Anytime score.
Let me see who. Oh, that's not that. Oh man, who? Now hold on, y'all. We about to get it. I gotta get this. Hold on. Ravens, 49ers.
Because it looked like the 49ers about to run away with that game. Like they were just giving the 49ers. I mean, they're giving the Ravens all types of work.
Right. It wasn't Anquan Bolden. It was Jacoby Jones. And this was a good back and forth game. Yeah. Now that I'm reminiscing about it, Anquan Bolden went crazy. Yep. Kaepernick went bonkers.
That man was throwing the ball all over.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh man. Frank Gore went crazy. Michael Crabtree, Vernon Davis, Delaney Walker. Oh my God. And Randy Moss. That was Randy Moss's second chance to get I forgot Randy Moss was on that team.
Yes, he was.
Yo.
Bro, that's why a lot of people feel like that junk was almost cussed.
Yeah.
That's why people think that joint was rigged because them lights went off and then the Ravens went on like a 20-point run.
Yo, the Flacco 287 yards, 3 touchdowns. Come on, man. Yeah, after them lights went off, that was, I don't know, man. We might have to look into that.
Hey,
we might gotta look into that.
I watched it live.
Goodness gracious. Man, that was a good game.
That was a crazy game.
Wow. But Jacoby Jones, that's what happened. Ray Lewis was like, he said, man, I went over to him and I just put my, he talking like a preacher, and I said, I put my hands on him, and I just left him. And 108 yards later, touchdown. Come on, man, you can't tell me something was up with that game, man. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And I said, Lord be with me.
Oh, man.
Right.
One of them hood preachers.
Yeah, them hood preachers. I just make it. Remember when they did when they was kneeling for the anthem. Yeah. Ray Lewis on both knees, just it's like, come on, Ray Lewis.
I'm on both knees.
Come on, Ray.
For the black people and everybody else who suffered.
Come on, man. Ray, come on, man.
Dude.
All right, man.
Whatever.
Ray was in court. Never mind. I ain't gonna talk.
We don't gotta go that far.
We ain't gotta go that far.
We gotta go that far.
Super Bowl. I'm talking about the Super Bowl.
Okay.
That Super Bowl was
crazy.
Insanity. And that was the downfall. Do you think they cursed because of Colin Kaepernick?
100%.
Oh, okay.
100%.
Okay.
Because let's not act like Colin Kaepernick was just gifted the Super Bowl run. Colin Kaepernick beat
the Atlanta freaking Falcons.
And then the next week he beat who? Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, he beat them first.
Bro. Yeah.
And then beat us.
Yeah.
Because we beat the Seahawks.
And put massive yards on both of those teams.
Yeah. And that was his rookie year, I believe.
Air raid.
Yeah, that was his rookie. Because that was him and Russell Wilson's rookie year, I believe.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me go ahead and check on that. Because that's actually crazy.
Yeah.
Colin Kaepernick.
But they gave all that to the Harbaugh, who is currently the Chargers coach, because after he lost that Super Bowl, he said, "Oh nope, I'm going to."
Yep, that was rookie year.
I'm going to the college.
I'm going to the college ranks
because I don't know what just happened, and I'm just going to protect my image.
My Harbaugh legacy.
So I'm going to leave the NFL and go to the college ranks,
Michigan,
and take over Michigan. And it took me seven calendars.
Oh no! Shoot.
Yeah.
To win?
It was.
To just be good?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say to win.
7 calendars.
It took more than that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
He won. He finally won in 2023.
He did.
And now he won in 2023, and now he's back in the NFL.
He's going back to his old team.
Yeah. That's why I have no faith in this Harbaugh to turn around the Chargers.
We're Herbert.
I have no faith in
Trash Burt.
I have no faith. I think the Chargers.
Empty calories, Trash Burt. My bad.
You're good.
Okay.
So my thing is, I understand if you want to come back to the NFL, but why would you come back to Patrick Mahomes' division?
His brother want to play Ohio State 2 times out the year.
And now you're gonna be Ohio State on steroids.
Yeah, on steroids. The whole coaching staff.
So you can hire whoever you want, and they're calling the Chargers with the best offseason so far, simply because the other Harbaugh is the coach.
Yeah,
I'm not believing that for 1 second.
Yeah, no.
Why would you do that? I understand if you want to come back to coach in the NFL,
right?
But why would you go to Pat Mahomes' division? Why?
I went to the easiest division I could
find. Anyone you could find.
I'm going to the easiest division.
Because it doesn't matter, right? You're bringing all these guys from the college ranks to be on your coaching staff, right?
Correct.
So why would you go to Pat Mahomes' division?
I don't know. I'm going to the AFC East.
Not even that, because that's hard because you got
the Dolphins.
You got the Dolphins.
That's
you
it.
got Josh Allen.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess. Okay.
He's there, right?
I get that.
He's there, right?
Okay, yeah, I get that.
So let's think about all of the open coaching staffs this season.
Could have went to the Falcons.
Could have went to the Falcons. Could have went to the Commanders.
Could have went to the
went to the Panthers.
Could have went to the Panthers. Yeah.
So there's three teams in one division.
In one division.
In a division. I'm not gonna hate. that is wide open, right?
Yeah, but it's quarterback controversial.
Thank you.
Quarterback controversial right now.
And all of them have...
Literally, we just need a quarterback and a coach that's going to lead us.
And high draft picks. The Commanders have the number 2 pick.
Yeah. And we got a few picks ourselves. Shout out to the Jaguars. Yeah.
Thank you.
And we got a team. We just literally need
my man. So I need y'all to look me into...
Granted, not to cut you off. Granted, I do understand because the Chargers, that's who he played for. So that's the only thing I can understand is because...
That's going to get you beat.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm saying the understanding of going to the Chargers is because this is the team I played quarterback for. I'm going to coach the team I played for.
So are we trying to win? Because he's bringing a college thought process into the NFL, and that's going to get you massacred.
Well, yeah, I'm just giving you the thought process from somebody that there's an opening position at the place I played.
So the reason that he's bringing the reason why he went to college into the NFL, and he's going to fail. He's going to fail.
Hey man,
look, there's no question about it.
I don't care if he fail or not,
and I agree. I want him to fail. As a hater that I am, I'm an AFC.
Yeah,
but my thing is, if you could have joined any of the 4 conferences in the NFC and just been like, I'm gonna divisions in the NFC where I'm gonna be like, I'm about to take over, and I just have time. I have time to form it in my image, and we're gonna be nice. But he chose the one division where he does not have that.
That's true. That's true. And you got what's his name? Pierce.
Boy.
What's his name?
Yeah, Pierce. Antonio
Pierce at the Raiders. That their morale is just he has a morale through the roof. And that's the AFC version of Dan Campbell and the Lions.
And they have a higher draft pick.
They do. Come on. They do.
Yeah.
I don't blame him for taking the risk and I can't blame him as a person I'm not trying to hear that because he left a perfect situation to go through a terrible situation in Michigan, but he built it up. He had time. You do not have time in the NFL. You don't. I just don't blame the mindset of this is who I played for and I'm gonna go here. I don't blame that mindset. But the situation at hand, yes, I understand what you're saying. I understand his mindset is what I'm saying. That I played here. I want to attempt to do it. Is it a smart decision?
No,
it's not a smart decision. But I'm saying I understand the thought because he literally played quarterback for this organization.
Yeah, what, 40 years ago?
I can say 40 years ago, but it was long. They was in San Diego. They was in San Diego, playing at Qualcomm Stadium. San Diego Charge. I get the mindset. Was it smart? No, but I understand if that's his thought process. I understand that thought process if that's the direction he went.
I got one thing to say.
At the end of the day, I don't care because I'm in the NFC.
Go Chargers, go.
Terminator on there. Governor Kelly. Go, Chargers, go. Get to the chopper.
That's what he said. Yo, it's going to be crazy.
I got to find that clip. Hold on, I'm going to put that clip in here right here.
Go, Chargers, go.
Go, Chargers, go. Turbo Man. Chill, because I'm about to play all his movies. Oh, my gosh. Arnold Schwarzenegger, brother. I don't want to say his full name because...
Nah, because it sounds like...
Yeah, Schwarzenegger, brother. I'm going to call him Schwarzenegger, brother. Is he still governor?
No.
He not?
No.
Oh.
He had one term. And they was like, nah.
Yeah, we tried. They tried to Ronald Reagan it.
So they're going to fail.
Yeah.
But it's cool because he's in Pat Mahomes' division.
Yeah, I don't really care because I'm in the NFC.
I want him to fail because I hate this elitist coaching, whatever they call it, Like, they're just giving him the best coaching hire of the offseason, and it was the Titans. But whatever.
Oh.
Whatever.
Okay. Yeah, I say it was the Titans as well. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, it's cool. Wow.
That's all I got today, this week.
Okay. All right, y'all. Come on, because I'm a guy.
Gotta get that oosh-gosh, moosh-wash.
You know.
Diddy.
No.
Yeah, okay.
All right. We done. Yo, this is another episode of the Sideline Story Podcast. Your boy Jim Harbaugh, my co-host.
Hey, Norman.
And we up out of here.